What up, what up, what up, what up? It's your boy. Happy Hump Day!
Hump Day!
And I know y'all hear this chair squeaking because this bug's starting to get on my nerves. I gotta do something about that. Anyway, speaking of doing something about that, you know, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do to make some things happen. And I'm living proof of that. So I put a Facebook post out and I was talking about how I just got a new phone. I needed some numbers. I want to give a big shout to those of you who sent me your numbers, even people whose number I didn't have before. I appreciate you. Let me show you something. This is my phone. This has been the phone I've been doing all my Snapchats and DoorDashes and just living my life with. And I had to replace it, same case though, with a new phone. But I'm showing you that because that phone is beat the hell up. I mean, that phone is beat the hell up. And I actually had to get to a point where the phone wouldn't even let me do anything. I could just see stuff and then it was just jumping around screen to screen in order for me to realize, yo, it's time to go get a phone. And then it just was downhill from there. So I'm on my way back up the hill. Still pushing forward, still doing the things I need to do. But I wanted to thank y'all for sending me your phone numbers. And if you haven't, send me your phone numbers. Now that's if I had it. And that's if you want me to have it. But let me tell you something. Alright, not that I've gone through this. I don't know if I will go through this. But I do have a lady. Her name is Cookie. So don't send me no numbers just because you just feel like you want to send it to me and you want to try to holler. Don't do that. I don't have time for that. I have enough ladies in my life, with her being one of them, and then a bunch of daughters, granddaughters, mothers, aunts, so on and so forth. I'm good. All right, so let's get into this thing that I think you need to know. Check this out. All right, you pull this article up here. Alright, thought I had it. Here it goes. Your iPhone will make a special sound on October 4th, today. Here's why. So I got some more clips in here. Let me see. So today, at 2:20 p.m. Eastern, we're going to receive a message on the phone that reads, "This is a test. No action is needed." In addition to the message, your phone will vibrate and play a special sound that's similar to an alarm. Even if your iPhone is on silent, the alert will appear in Spanish for users who set their devices for that language. FEMA says the test will run with a 30-minute window. Oh, within. Because, you know, at first I was seeing this, I'm thinking 30 minutes. I'm not going to be listening to for 30 minutes. So anyway, if your phone is off at the start of the test, but then turned on during the window, you will get a test message. You can delete the message after it is received. The person received they will not receive the test. Now, y'all can read some of this stuff. Hopefully you're reading as fast as I'm reading. Government alerts are turned on by default. Okay, this part is where it's important. This is if you want to turn it off. Now, some people might say,
but why would I want to turn it off? I mean, this is something that the government is doing. This is something that FEMA is doing. This may be important.
I don't know. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. And if you are in the I don't know category with me, then this part is where you need to be reading. Government alerts are turned on by default. To turn off government alerts, head over to the notifications, scroll down to emergency alerts. There you can turn off emergency alerts or mute the sound when in silent mode. How many of y'all knew that? Because I didn't know that. As many times as there's been flash flood warnings and all sorts of Amber alerts and things like that, some of those things in those two cases I just said, you should know about those things. Okay? But you may not want to hear the sound. That's where I'm coming from with that. Okay? I mean, I didn't write this article. Somebody else wrote it. Anyway, FEMA offers an iPhone app that provides real-time weather alerts and can be used in an event of a disaster to find local emergency surges, shelters, and all that. Anyway, the reason why I put this up is because I wanted you to know. That was it. So that way, when your phone goes off at work today or on the commute or whatever it is you're doing, you know what it is. Now, obviously, you can read to see what it is, but wouldn't it be nice to know ahead of time that that's what this is? Now, I want to send a big shout out to my man Ryan, because I found this out that they were doing this probably last month, and someone was actually coming along with a bad connotation as to why this is happening. And if I can find it, then I'll put it up. But if you ever seen the movie Kingsman Service, I believe it was called, about the spy agency that was based out of Britain. They had like a part 2, and Samuel Jackson was in it. If that wasn't number 1. Anyway, in that, Samuel Jackson's character had this phone that he was pretty much giving away, like you see in these streets. Giving phones away so that people could have these phones, and phones got popular. And then all of a sudden, a sound came out of it, and it was just Manchurian Candidate. It was just straight MK Ultra. People were just beating each other up, fighting, doing all sorts of stuff, attacking these guys, so on and so forth. Now, I'm not saying that that's what's going to happen. I'm also not saying that's not what's going to happen. Now, I know that Hollywood makes things very, very, very ultra silly to an extent, ultra unbelievable. But here's my thing. If you can see it, it can be done. Let's go ahead and take a break with our sponsor.
Inky Mann's custom t-shirt collection is now available. Elevate your look your way. Are you sick of the same old look? Do you want to express yourself through your clothing? Take a look at Inky Mann's custom t-shirts. Fashionable streetwear for nights out. Gifts to remember for friends and family. High quality fabric for long-lasting comfort. Printing that is vibrant and fade resistant and stays bold wash after wash. We provide quick, dependable shipping to your home so you can start turning heads and creating conversations right away. Participate in the Inky Mann revolution.
You know, a while back I did this 6 degrees of separation challenge, where I allowed you to come up with some names for me to connect myself to said person. Celebrity, politician, just anybody. Try to stump me. See if I cannot make a connection. And I put that up on YouTube, right? You would have thought I would have done that. I was only doing it here and I was doing it on TikTok. But I put it up on YouTube, and one of them, someone wanted me to connect myself to Tamia, the songwriter Tamia that got married to Grant Hill. That one shot up to about 1,000 views in like a matter of hours. So I need some more names. Now, I might have forgot some names. Now, first of all, Auntie Val, you was killing me, but I want you to come back. Val was killing me with the names. Like, she would, as soon as I put something up, she would have one right up under there, man. So it became really crazy. And then on TikTok, there were people that were connecting me to religious figures and stuff, and I was still able to pull that off. But I had lost the paper that had all those names that I still have yet to do. So give me some new names, man. Give me the challenge. You know what I mean? I want to thank all of you who support the show, watch the show, see me on other pages. I'm starting to see some of you are joining the Inky Man Show page. Thank you. Some of you are going to my TikTok and joining me there. Some of you are going to my YouTube and joining me there. Which, by the way, in order to monetize your YouTube account, you have to have, I think it's 450 subscribers. Right now I'm at about 400. I just got 426. I need 24 subscribers. Now, that doesn't mean it has to be you, but if you're telling people about my show, tell them to subscribe. Go check me out on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? Stop playing. Anyway, happy hump day to y'all. Anyway, no? Yeah. See, I give y'all the raw, man. I could have easily cut that part out and all that, but I need you to see how I get down with the show. The show is all about me motivating you and talking all kinds of crap and everything, but I also just give you that rawness, because no one else does that. Not that I know of. You know, now let me say this and I'm going to let you go. The real reason I do that is because no one really does things like that, because you have to have this professionalism and so on and so forth. But you know what? Only you can be the best you. And even if you're imitating somebody's style in a certain way, you're still not going to be that person. So for me to stand out, things like that, leaving things like that in there, I do that because that is me. Later. I'm out, yo. 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 I'm out, yo.